right, making his debut in the hot seat, Drake Deiuliis. Questions for Drake. Mike, start us off.
Yeah, Drake, wanted to ask you about that first scrimmage you guys had on Saturday. The defensive guys said that they were hinting that they may have won the day, but what did you see from that first scrimmage?
It was competitive. The guys look good on both sides of the ball. I think that we're a little bit more mature than we were last spring. It was a little nippy, a little fighting here and there, but it was a good day of good competition for everybody.
Anybody stand out on the offense, or any offensive plays stand out?
Number 30, Deiuliis. I think that he is going to be quite the player. Blumrick looks good too. I mean, young guys are coming up and they're going to contribute a lot this year, it looks like.
Thanks, man.
Andy.
Hey, Drake, you have been here for a couple years now. Has it been tough to stay patient this whole time, sort of waiting your turn?
I can't say that it was the most fun thing I've done since I've been around here, but it's paid off in the long run. I learned some lessons about sticking to it and kind of keeping my head down and just grinding it out. It's paid off this past season, and hopefully this season it'll continue to get better and better.
You guys seem to have a lot of capable players in the tight end room. How do you see yourself fitting into what you guys can do?
I think it's a cool room because I think everybody kind of contributes to each other. I think that James has his own set of skills, Gallo does, I do, Ty, Cole. I mean, we're deep, which means we can rotate a lot and keep guys fresh. So I think that everybody's going to have a chance to contribute a lot, I mean, in their own type of way, and it's going to be really beneficial to everybody on the team.
How do you think your skills differ a little bit from James and Nick?
Ooh, that's a good one. I think that James has us in the pass game for sure, but I think that I kind of finish the play as much as I can. I'll kind of keep going until the whistle's done, maybe a little bit after. Hopefully no penalties are thrown, but I think that we all just, I don't know, honestly. I think that we're all just our own type of player that contribute to each other.
Thank you.
David.
Drake, how frustrating was that first year for you when you had the injury issues and then you got back on the field and you re-injured?
It was tough. I mean, hamstrings are one of those things that are just really touchy. I was pressing to get back out really soon too, so it was my fault. I should have waited it out and kind of took more rehab and taken my time with it. But I think that I learned some lessons about just being in the training room when I need to be in the training room, and also just stretching and taking care of my body a little bit more.
You talked about patience, and Coach Fuente earlier talked about how he thinks you're a great example of that. Was there ever a point where a part of you was thinking, maybe I go elsewhere where I can play? You're smiling, so maybe there was.
I mean, I thought about it. It was kind of a conversation with my parents about if I wanted to do it or not, and I think that they helped me keep my head on my shoulders the right way and just push through it. I mean, it would have been easy to go somewhere else, but I'm glad that I stuck it out, and I'm here with a great coaching staff and some great teammates, so I'll have those relationships forever because I stayed.
Was part of it also the campus experience overall, and you enjoy Virginia Tech and Blacksburg?
I love this place. I mean, this will be home until the day that I'm not breathing anymore. I think that helped. The team helped. And also, I think I was being kind of immature by wanting to get out, take the easy way out. So I'm glad that I was forced to, or not forced, but pushed to stay.
Andy?
Drake, what is Wilfried Panay like with the team? A guy who's, I guess, still kind of learning the language as he's doing things.
He's awesome. He brings the energy every day. He looks good out there. He's developing a lot, and I think it's kind of funny to watch a guy who's not great in English so far, and you have Sheebs who speaks a little bit of fragmented English here and there. Them going back and forth trying to learn some stuff it's entertaining, and he's going to do really well. He'll have a great career here.
Sheebest hasn't picked up any French or any.
I can't say that he has, to be honest with you.
How about you? Do you do anything extra to communicate with
I took French in high school, and I retained a little bit, but not enough to have a full-on conversation. He's kind of teaching us as we go.
Thanks.
Coach Sheebest has a dialect all his own, as Drake knows.
Yeah, I don't even know what state, country, whatever that's from, but it's his.
David, did you have something else for Drake?
Drake, have you noticed any difference in Braxton this spring just simply because he is the presumptive QB1? It's his offense.
I have. No, I think that he's become more of a leader. He's more vocal with the whole team. He kind of brings along other guys like Connor and Knox. They look great too. I mean, he's a team player. He's helping guys that aren't contributing as much and guys that are contributing a ton. He treats everybody the same, and he's going to be a big leader for this team this year.
How I know spring ball, and Justin alluded to this earlier, especially now. I just got through practice 11. Maybe the spring gets to be a grind, but how enjoyable has it been given that there was no spring a year ago?
It's been awesome. We missed it. I mean, you have so many. You can be in the weight room so much. We love lifting, but there's some stuff that's got to be handled on the field, and we're finally getting a chance to compete with one another. And I mean, just being outside, it's beautiful right now. So everything, it's nice to be back out there for sure.
You mentioned lifting. What's that new facility like?
We couldn't ask for anything better. It's top of the line in every aspect. I mean, we have food in there. We have, I mean, I think every machine you could possibly use. We'll never run out of new exercise. We'll always figure something out. But we couldn't ask for anything more. It's awesome.
All right. Anybody else for Drake? All right, Drake.
Awesome.
Get back
Thanks,
and
guys.
study some French.